Hello fellow YouTubers, I am back with another video and I just wanted to talk about um, the American Girl Company. Um, I had a recent, well not that recent, back in 2008 for Christmas, but me and my girlfriends were talking about it just recently. We bought it back up again because we went to Toys R Us just to shop, just to like look around because I collect dolls and I still like dolls and stuffed animals and things like that. And I'm actually looking for a Cabbage Patch. But anyway, um, the experience of my the American Girl store came up again, and we were talking about it. Now, my experience with American Girl, I actually have an American Girl doll. I got her when I was about 12 years old. It's not the American Girl, the actual doll from the collection. I have the Bitty Baby doll, and which is actually like a little baby, and she's Asian. She's the Asian doll, and I named her China when I was 12. And that was the last experience, the last thing I purchased from the American Girl Company, because after that I started to find interest in dolls that were really, really big. In American Girl, their dolls are about 14 inches long or tall. So anyway, my experience at the American Girl store, I was actually looking for a job in between school. So you know how we have that really long break. So I'm looking for like, a Christmas job or whatever, which would end probably in like mid-January or whatever. So I'm looking for a job, and I come to the American Girl store, and I'm like, oh my God, like I love their stuff. Like I always love their stuff. Now, prior to going to the store, I had completed my bachelor's degree majoring in African and African American studies. So my views of things have changed very much, and that's what this whole video is about, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm overreacting because I'm pretty pro-black. I'm trying to figure out if I'm overacting. So anyway, I go into American Girl, and before I even asked for an application, I looked around the store, and what I saw was very upsetting to me. I walked in, and there were these dolls that were to the right, and they were called the Just Like Me doll collection, and there was one black doll and one Hispanic doll, and all the rest of the dolls were Caucasian, and there were about 100 dolls to pick from. And I'm like, they only could come up or think of one black doll and one Hispanic doll. Like, isn't this the American Girl Company? Like, what exactly does this mean? Are they trying to say something subliminally? Like, okay, well, we can't leave them out, so just make something real quick and be done with it. And I'm like, huh, because I know every black girl isn't very, very dark with long straight hair that comes down to her butt. There are a few of us that are beautiful like that, but not all of us look like that. Not saying that people who don't look like that and are black are not beautiful. Please don't twist my words around. That's not what I'm trying to say at all, because I think I'm cute. But anyway, and I'm like, and I have a Hispanic girlfriend, and I know plenty of Hispanic women who didn't look like that doll either. And I'm like, well, instead of making so many Caucasian dolls to look different, why didn't they do the same thing for us? And what happened to the Asian doll? What happened to the Indian doll? What happened to all the different kinds of dolls and all the different types of races? Where are all these dolls? If you're supposed to play the part of an American doll company, America is like this huge array of just different types of people. How can you have a doll company that only caters to pretty much Caucasian dolls? So I went up to Human Resources, because this is what I do all the time. My friends laugh at me, but I went up to Human Resources, got a business card and a phone number to contact the store, or where, I asked the young woman at the receptionist desk where I would be able to send in a letter and where someone would read it. And I sent in a letter. I sent it in the next day. And I just talked about how I thought that it was very weird that there was only two, two women of color represented, in their display of dolls. And I also found it interesting that the only black doll that they had in the actual American Girl collection was Addie, and her parents, or I think she or just her parents, were like former slaves. And I'm like, of all the people they could have gotten stories from and history from, you chose to do slaves. So, my bad. So, I just thought that was just really weird. Like, why would you? I didn't understand it. So, I wrote in about it. And of course, I didn't get a response. And I found that to be, when companies don't respond to me when I ask a question like that, or just I have a question like that, I find that what I was saying was true, like my assumption was true, and that they have no intentions of creating more women of color in their doll collection. And so I am trying to, me and my girlfriends are trying to start our own, cultural doll collection. So you can write me back, leave comments, and let me know what you think about this, what you think about the American Girl Company. Let me know if you've had any experiences with them, what they were, and just give me some feedback on if you think I'm just a little bit too over the top with the whole thing, because I just think that it was pretty, like, I really thought it was a slap in the face. Like, I would never buy my kid an American doll. It's just not gonna happen unless they change up some things. So let me know what you think and get back to me. Thank you. Bye.